It started in the Bronx and part of Harlem.
I used to put into perspective people walking outside and smelling fire every damn day from a burning building, walking up the block and not really making a big deal of it, but getting used to just seeing bricks and shit everywhere. I mean, you know, what do you got to look forward to? When something comes, you just grab at it because you're so vulnerable. You're like, you know, and when the hip hop, you know, the stuff came, it's like, yeah, okay, I'm with this. When I first saw it, I was like a magnet to it. I was like, I never seen this before. I'll take it. Boom, jumped right in. I never ever felt like b-boying deserved on stage. I never felt like it deserved anywhere other than where it came from. Well, I mean, I performed on stage. I like to get in front of people, but it's not built for stage. B-boying is, if I grab my dick to you and give you the dick, you know, fuck you. You know, that's not for the Olympics. That's not for Broadway. You know what I mean? That's my way of saying fuck you. You on my block right now, or you in my neighborhood, you know, and you trying to act like you nice on the floor like that. Boom, you know, those things right there are not for, they're for here. People are scared of b-boying, man. People are always going to be afraid of that dance. It doesn't get the respect it deserves, and it probably never ever will. For me looking at somebody else looking into what we're doing, the type of people doing it, what they're wearing, gestures they're making, the fire, you know, the anger, yo, that's part of the dance, man. Intimidation. Even if you're a punk, you're gonna go in there and try to make someone get scared so they get shook. I mean, the moves, it's deep, it's heavy. Unless you're a b-boy, you can't understand some rhythmic patterns within movements and combinations if you don't do it. So most people look at it like, those kids are just really angry. They're just bouncing on their backs. They don't look at it as a dance, first of all. They never, you know, like, everything they've been fed since the 80s, practically, dealt with feeding someone a physical feat that didn't have relation to music. If you look at every time, most of the, not with the documentaries, because they did it right. A lot of the films, commercials, dude eating a candy bar, spinning on his neck, milk, drinking milk and doing something, they always related to one physical feat, which was either a head spin or a hand spin or something dynamic to watch visually. People seeing that will say, breakdancers are acrobats. They would never show a beat come on and the dude just really just ride the beat. And then when the horn section come out, wham, catch the horn section. You know, they would never show someone making a connection with a song because that isn't dynamic. It's not exciting. But that's the essence of b-boying. That's the essentials, the fundamentals to the dance. You gotta ride the music. If you're a b-boy, you're a break boy, you ride in that break. If you're not on beat to the break, you're not doing what we do. I'm not gonna generalize. A lot of people, a lot of true art people love this dance and see that it has vocabulary and it defies the rules of a lot of different dances and you know, ways that dances should be done. I don't know, with the kids it's more like, you know, this is something that if you got pressure, you know, and you like poetry, you like, you know, playing music, you like moving the music, you like to draw, this is something you do to nourish your soul. That's the beauty of it. With b-boying, I was happy because I can make up moves that I can call my own. But how can I do? When I walk up the block, everything had rules. At home, things had to be done a certain way. At school, you know, you got all these pressures, you know, and it's like with hip hop, there's an outlet, somewhere you can go. I just think that it's for the communities. I think what it gave me was essential for me in my life. What it truly gave me, you know, that's basically it. And if I wouldn't have received it in that atmosphere, I would have never got it.
I just learned it about 2 weeks ago.
Kippy was a smooth brother. If you look at the way Kippy was dressed all the time, smooth brother, real smooth. And his whole style with his popping and the way he used to pop was real, it just fit what he was wearing and you know, it was unfortunate, you know, he had to go, you know.